Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on the market, so the bulls showed up today after some dip buying first thing this morning. Well, the dip was this morning. The dip buying was into the second half of the day. There's a clear shift going on, and the laggers are seeing some action. So it's been IWM, biotech sector, healthcare sector that have been lagging behind on this move since the bull break of the S&P 500 from the August range. But they're catching up today in a big way as the tech sector is pulling back and some other high flyers are pulling back as well. So we see for SPY right now, if this is our daily high or low, which it looks like it is due to the hourly trend change that the bulls followed through with, there's potential for this to be a little daily bull flag heading up to test our recent highs. So 295.97, the bulls are hoping that that is the high or low. We have the hourly chart with this little trend change. So we pulled back this morning, we bounced, it was a lower high. There's your higher low and higher high. There was a surge at the end of the day for the bulls. And they're going to be looking back up at the recent high, 299.24. And after that, that all-time high is just about 1% away. So bulls still very strong and trying to head right up to those highs, wasting little time. Our hourly higher low of support is going to be down at 296.52. And as long as that level holds, the hourly chart's in an uptrend. So there's IWM playing catch up, breaking over all levels from the August bounce attempts. We're now looking up at resistance after breaking 153.75. There's a lack of any clear resistance levels aside from psychological round numbers until 158.17. So that's the next level to be watching. And the hourly high or low for the bulls to keep full control is 153.08. And a lot of space here. Look at the last daily high or low of 146. So we know the next time we do consolidate, bulls are likely to maintain the daily uptrend. So QQQ was the weaker sector again this morning as the financial sector started strong, just like yesterday this morning. QQQ saw the bounce as well. It's looking for its higher low to be set. The hourly trend did change as well. So the higher low here is 189.30, and bulls want to make their way up towards the recent high, which was a little triple top, 192.33. XLF has been on fire, a bit more profit taking today, ended up with a bearish doji on the daily, but all I care about is the hourly time frame. So we have the high of the day, the low of the day, and it looks like our lower high might be set here in extended hours. We'll see where we open, but it might be an hourly equilibrium to be watching. If the equilibrium on the hourly breaks bearish, we look for a daily higher low to form. Pretty much the same consolidation that QQQ and SPY have already seen. XLF bulls would want to see that same thing. Tons of space for that daily higher low to form. And it's just a question of how that hourly chart breaks. So the healthcare sector saw a big flush this morning and a very big V-shaped recovery to get back to that high of the day. Resistance of 90.73 has broken as well in extended hours here. And then we're looking up at the recent lower high, which actually we did get that higher high on the daily, but 91.53, pretty much every sector wants to break the high of its initial August bounce attempt, which we just saw IWM do. So XLV, 92.17 is the level the bulls want to break. The biotech sector with a very clear trend change. The low was 77.87. We held that level this morning and then just surged and broke short-term resistances. And just like that, we're at the highest price in a couple weeks. So we still have resistance up here at 83.74 and 85.05 if we're going to get over all of the August bounce levels. But after being in a very clear daily downtrend, that is a daily trend change, and the laggard sectors are now picking up the pace a bit. The VIX closed weak down near the low. This looks like a bear flag on the daily, and if we were to drop down under 1490, it would be a bear flag dropping to lower lows, and our new daily lower high would be 1650. So all about our recent levels that we saw just a couple days ago, both being tested as resistance by bulls, and we'll see if the VIX drops to lower lows. So gold, we did get a bull move in miners like we were looking for today, but it was short-lived. And it was in the morning when we saw SPY weakness. And then when SPY bounced, the bull miners and the precious metals didn't get a whole lot of follow-through. So the 4-hour chart for gold was a bear flag. Look at the rejections from the 12-period exponential resistance. They've been a nice clean guide and we rejected right from it at the high of today, broke the low of today, and the 4-hour downtrend remains. We have to change the 4-hour downtrend if we're going to be confident playing bull miners for anything more than short-term trades. Because right now, these short-term bounces are just oversold bounces, and as long as the precious metals are not in 4-hour uptrends, we have to be cautious. When the precious metals are in 4-hour uptrends, we can be a lot more patient with the miners. So 1500, pretty much 1501 is our new 4-hour lower high, and the next support we're looking at is down at 1479. XAG, so silver, holding on a lot better. The 4-hour time frame did not drop to a lower low, and we're looking at the potential of a little inverse head and shoulders, so much stronger than gold, but this would be the left shoulder, this would be the head, and this would be the right shoulder forming. And if the bulls can consolidate and then break above 1816 and 1828, that will be a clear 4-hour trend change. And then we zoom out and look for a daily lower high to form as the most likely scenario due to the size of the pullback that we have seen from the recent high. So the bull miners, there's our close at the low of the day. The 4-hour RSI cooled off a little bit with the bounce this morning, but it's still on the verge of oversold if we do see another leg down. But strength, first thing, we hit a low of 31, we got up to 33, so a nice little 5%, 6% move. And have to see a trend change on the hourly before we can have any confidence in NUGT. Oil, bearish candlestick on the daily, so I always want to zoom in and see what the shorter term time frames are doing. You could call this a loss of the 4-hour uptrend. We had a bull flag that did confirm initially and then dumped. So we're still holding 4-hour exponential support, but it's not as confident. And looking at the hourly time frame, just looking for a lower high to form on this bounce attempt. And if that rolls over to an hourly lower high and lower low, then daily consolidation is underway, and we'll look for a higher low compared to 54.81. And natural gas, we got the bear play we were looking for. Certainly happened fast this morning, but when I have a clear level like this, the 15-minute time frame, this entire recent leg up has been holding the exponential support on all its consolidation and forming higher lows. So we had a battle going on up here and then just flushed right before the bell rang this morning, and it was a big flush. And there was a 5-minute entry there that I missed because I was in the middle of doing the live stream and I wasn't logged in. I went to pull up the order for DGAS and I had to log in, and by then it was too late. But it was this 5-minute lower high. After that flush where it was clear, we've lost the 15-minute exponential supports. We've lost the momentum. It's likely our temporary top is in. Getting that 5-minute lower high and then riding out DGAS or whatever bearish instrument would have had a decent bit of follow through. Nothing huge, but it would have been a nice trade. So on the 4-hour chart, we're still in an uptrend, and we're still holding the exponential support, again, the 12 period, which has been a great guide on multiple time frames, but we're holding the support level, all these tests, 5, 6 tests now, where it's all holding, and I would love to see tomorrow for a nice clear opportunity with a low risk. I want to see this level hold tonight. I want to see it bounce tomorrow morning. I want to be under 2645, and I want to be able to top fish that resistance. And enter a bearish trade, put your stop if that resistance were to break, and then look for a 4-hour lower high and lower low to lose this uptrend for the first time in a long time and give us that daily consolidation. So that's something I'll be watching for. Again, a lot's going to change before I jump on the computer in 12 hours. So we'll see if that's the setup or not. And if it's not, then I might have no interest in natural gas tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see if the bulls can follow through from their strong end of the day today. And we'll see you tomorrow. Do good things.